Hello, hello. By the way, I saw someone with a Lil' Kim tote bag up here. I'm gonna need the link afterwards. Hello, everybody, and happy Pride Month. My name is Norris Johnson. I use he, him pronouns, and I'm so grateful to be up here today. Grateful to my family, grateful to my friends, grateful to our professors and everybody who has been there for us throughout our time at Stanford. Thank you to everybody. I'm gonna be reading a poem I wrote today. I'm gonna ask for some grace. Did anybody here go to the Janet Jackson concert last night? Anybody? She was amazing, right? So I was a little far back, but I was gonna make sure she knew I knew those songs. So I'm a little hoarse, but to quote Mariah Carey, because y'all know I had to, I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got, okay? This poem is called These Days We've Had. Smoke, fire, pandemic, quarantine, unrest, election, more unrest, insurrection, return to campus, war, another virus, indictment, bigotry in office, regression in the courts, on and on and on and on. I think we all deserve a degree in surviving unprecedented times. Seriously. I mean, think about how much stuff has transpired during our 4 years on, and for much of it, off campus. We arrived in fall of 2019, or earlier, much love to our super seniors and our PhD students. And we came in bounding with hope, basking in joy, trekking through anxiety, and finding our community. Challenges arose, calling us to grow, and grow we did. Grow we had to. We had no choice but to add a new word to our vocabulary, coronavirus, and watch as it arrived in California, then in Santa Clara County, gradually making its way closer and closer to campus. And with each passing email announcement, our outlook became bleaker and bleaker. First, the notice of a COVID case at Stanford Hospital, then the announcement of canceled classes, then the one we feared most, suspension of all in-person activities, requiring us to say goodbye to our friends, our professors, our community, and wait out the rising case numbers. In hours, our college experience had been flipped upside down. The world that we were due to inherit became overridden with disease and death. Elected officials became our enemies. Unprecedented times. Days and more days, a week, then 2, then 3, a month, then a season. We watched in horror as George Floyd was executed on camera for all to see. We cried for Breonna Taylor, murdered in her own home for the grand crime of occupying her own bed. We rose up and demanded change, realizing that it was too dangerous to stay inside and wait out the deadly pandemic when police could enter our home, kill us, and evade justice. By the fall, Zoom University had gone from being a temporary fix to an indefinite, unavoidable reality. We knew we would have to adjust, to press on, and to make the best of it. But at what cost? The frustration, the anguish, the sorrow of not one, but 2 classes graduating without us having a chance to say goodbye to any of them. Established routines were flipped on their heads, and our mental health, girl. My optimism calls me to say, but look at us now. And honestly, yes, look at us now. But no journey is a perfect arch. And I know many of us sit in this room today, feeling the joy, seeing the love, acknowledging the job that is now complete. And yet, I also know that every coin has 2 sides. Many of us may be sitting here, proud of a strong finish to our academic career, but kicking ourselves that we didn't figure things out sooner. Or looking around this room, seeing groups of friends who seem to have cracked the code to eternal harmony, wondering where our perfect group is. Or watching and celebrating as peers receive awards and honors from departments, from organizations, from the university as a whole. Celebrating as we should, but maybe wishing for a pat on the back for ourselves too. So allow me to pat all of you on the back. Black excellence. It's a phrase that can be uplifting, but also suffocating. A phrase that calls upon us to thrive, without acknowledging that sometimes we just need to survive. So to the person out there who can't stop thinking about that class they bombed, I pat you on the back, because you're still here today. To the person who wants so badly to be feeling nothing but joy today, but who can't help but feel the tug of sorrow or fear, or the imminent heartache of having to say goodbye tomorrow, I pat you on the back because you showed up today. To the person who doesn't know how they feel or what to make of this moment, I pat you on the back as well. We have accomplished so many things, Black graduating class of 2023. We've created organizations. We've invited huge artists on campus to dazzle us with their amazing talents. We've revitalized dormant organizations and left behind a legacy for the next classes to come. We've navigated turbulent moments with grace and celebrated successes by turning up. Y'all know how we do. We've created social media empires and avenues to pass on the knowledge that we've gained. We've launched successful companies in a variety of fields, released acclaimed albums and films, created statement styles for iconic musicians, designed groundbreaking pieces of fashion and awe-inspiring art installations, won major academic awards, and published many a remarkable thesis. But above all, we survived. We survived unprecedented times, and we are, all of us, whether you're graduating today or not, still surviving. And for that, everybody in this room, especially the graduates, deserves a pat on the back.